Good YouTube, Nate with Mass Collector. Today's video, we're gonna open up these two Skeletor figures that have recently come out in the last, couple years. This one, Super 7 issued 5.5-inch figure in the Filmation color way, so to speak, just like the cartoon. This one here was just released by Mattel. It's kind of like an origin, is what they're called, origins release. So modern posing, retro play is their big thing there. These are sold on retail. Go to Walmart, you'll probably be able to find them now. They're pretty much everywhere, I think. The only one I haven't found is He-Man so far, but everybody else showed up finally. Skeletor here, you had to pre-order from Super 7. You can get these Big Bad Toy Store, some of those online stores. You can probably get it for 20 bucks. Probably get it for less than that on eBay, actually, possibly. So got that one. This one here is my original. This is my Skeletor from when I was a kid. You can tell by the paint job. He's super dirty. I should probably give him a good cleaning at some point. I don't have the sword anymore, but got all the armor still on there good. I have the Havoc Staff, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, these are one of the first releases, I think. So 1981, Taiwan. But yep, had this thing for forever. 44 now, so I'm going to compare all three of these right now. Okay, so original, obviously he's worn in, things that doesn't really spin as well anymore, but can still strike a pose, I think, and stand up if he had to. But I just dug him out just because to review these two, why not, right? So we'll put him to the side. We'll just take a look at the packaging right now. So I actually like the packaging in the Mattel version a lot better, simply because the colors are so much more vibrant on the card itself. Just more pop to it for sure. That's what I like. It's definitely clear, more crisp, it seems like. The bubble's a lot bigger. You can kind of see there from a kind of side profile, and I'm sure that just has to do with you can kind of see the staff in there and his sword. They really tucked it in on this one here, so that's that. Look at the backs, different art on the back for both of these. So here's a Super 7 version here. Skeletor with his Havoc Staff in hand prepares to conquer the planet of Eternia. And it has these different figures on it, and the twist his waist and swing back with a punch diagram. So yeah, trying to see if the 2018 is when these came out. So we'll open this bad boy up. And then here is the awesome artwork on the back of this one. Again, it's just the colors are just so much more vibrant in these new releases. I really like it. So I took a couple different diagrams there as far as how to, Captain Obvious, fit Havoc Staff in the hand, and then twist in the powerful battle positions. And here is the first release of the 2020 release wave, and I have them all except for He-Man right now. So all right, I actually had a couple of these, and me and my daughter, who is 4 almost, we opened one up already, so she's been playing with it. So here's this one here. It doesn't pretty, I'm sure after a while, if you play with it more, it would loosen up, but it's pretty sticky as far as trying to spin them. The armor is almost like it's just a little on the big side, so it seems like it's loose all the time. You can't tighten it up that last rung. But I mean, the colors are accurate to the cartoon. It's kind of cool just to have a new one at that time. And he comes with a half a sword, power sword. If you remember back in the 80s, He-Man had the other half, and you would combine them together to form the power sword. Obviously, it's different on the cartoon, but this was the original design before the cartoon even came out, I believe. So there's that dude. His Havoc Staff is awesome. The dual color, it's great. I love it. So that's, and the swords just don't fit in these guys' hands very well. It doesn't matter. There's like just not enough there to, you can't even hold the damn thing, which is really sucks. You know, you can't, I mean, you can rip it around like that, but it only stays in there so long before it falls out. Especially with my daughter banging around with these guys. But all in all, it's, you know, it's a cheap version of Skeletor that you can get. It's nice. And then we'll open up this one, which I'm really excited to open this up. So these comes with comic books in it too. The Super 7 version comes with like a card. It looks like a comic front type of thing, but it's just a card with Skeletor on it, and on the back it just kind of has a bio, I think, on there. But so very big bubble on that packaging. Let's see here. Some rubber band things on here. Keep them in. Take those out. This one just automatically feels better in every way. Just immediately. Kind of a pain in the ass. There we go. So first, let's take a look at the comic. Beast Barrage. So it's got He-Man on there with Beastman in the background, obviously controlling these other beasts or gorillas or whatever they are. It definitely has more modern art in it, but kind of resembles some of the older ones. Man, I wish I still had mine. I had a whole stack of those things. So that's kind of neat. It's cool. That's definitely like the old school, I think. One thing I've noticed is on every single figure that came out in the first wave of this release has the same comic book in each one, which kind of sucks, because I remember when I was a kid, when you got the figure, you have a comic based on that character, or at least had that character in there from what I remember. So everyone was different. I would have had expected this to be the same thing when I got them, but I was looking at them through the bubbles and I was like, what the shit, man? These are all the all the same. So that's my only beef so far. So here we go. Havoc Staff. Here is the Mattel, new Mattel version. It's definitely got it's exactly the same mold, it seems like. I mean, it's super close. It's not the same, but it's damn close. Same length on these. This one's more rigid for sure. I'm totally going to avoid calling it a staff while I'm talking about how long and rigid it is. So yeah, those are cool. This is nice. The power sword is definitely more of a newer design. If you collected any of the classics line from Mattel Collector, that this kind of resembles that, or the Super 7, the newer releases. The first ones they put out, I believe, had swords kind of this nature. But again, I kind of like the fact that they gave it the half sword, just that whole retro aspect of it, so that, you know, He-Man's his sword is going to complete this for the power sword thing, which is nice. The figure, it feels really posable. Like it's not loose at all. Even the ankles are very tight, which is nice. So you can tell that you can really pose this thing in a whole many different options here. So the head moves all the way around. You can move the wrist, you can move the bicep, move your shoulder. Obviously you have the twist of the body there. There's no spring action on this though, just wherever you want to put it, based on what I can tell. Knees and then ankles, and you can also twist the shin around here, which is nice. Those different action poses and things like that you want to do with these guys, but you definitely could do a whole bunch of different things with these figures versus just trying to actually balance them up, you know, being able to actually straighten out an arm versus just having this the whole time. You know, that's pretty much all you can do is up and down. And these origin ones, you can come out all the way to the side, down, up, you know, move his hands around. This is great. Very cool. Super impressed with these. Definitely take it out of the box, people. Take it out, play with these things, check them out. I have the advantage of having a 4-year-old daughter that's just starting to get into some of the stuff that I was fans of when I was a kid, because they had to re-release She-Ra on Netflix, and it's awesome. So she's been getting into it. She's got a She-Ra costume. It's so funny.
Oh yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No. Mad props to Mattel for bringing this line out. I love the face paint. It's definitely, you know, just like the original, which this is dirty as shit, but the same color composition for the most part. In the older ones, it looks like there's more green kind of around the red in the eyeballs, but this is cool. You know, the armor is very similar between the original and the new versions. Hopefully this armor thing, yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's in there better now, so it doesn't keep getting loose. But, yep. And I know on these Super 7 versions, you know, they try to make it almost exactly as the cartoon as possible. So same color, same design on the armor and everything. So cowl, you name it, which they did good. I mean, that was what they're, you know, they were targeting this type of look for it, so they succeeded. It's just, this is so much better. Definitely don't sleep on these figures, people. These are really cool if you're into Masters of the Universe. So I want to thank you guys for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. Took a little break there. Got these figures in. My wife actually found some at the local Walmart finally, and she picked it up. And I was like, I mean, I gotta open one of these up. So yeah, really cool. So thanks again. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. Also like the video if you did, and then hit that bell for any notifications. That'd be great. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate it. Thanks.